Welcome to PVTV International. You are watching 360 Myanmar. This week we are going to focus on the continuous protests of people in Myanmar. The general election was held on 8th of November 2022. More than 75% of voters cast the vote out of 37 million eligible voters across the country. The National League for Democracy won 86% of 396 MP seats, surpassing 322 MPs needed to form a government in the parliament. Despite the fact that the Jandar has already retained 25% of appointed seats in both houses of parliament, giving it to a veto over any move to change the constitution against the will of public. Myanmar citizens have expressed their way by casting the vote for 75%. All the international observers and organizations on 2022 election votes had announced the Myanmar election as free and fair. The National League for Democracy Energy has won a landslide victory due to the public's tremendous support. Still, the Military Terrorist Council allegedly denounced that the voter lists were wrong. Ignoring the will of the people, the power-mad General Min Aung Hlaing and a group of his accomplices seized the power unjustly for the sake of the perpetuations of power and the interests of their own descendants. Their endless greed and power madness uprooted the budding democratic tree of Myanmar, destroying the willingness, aspiration, and the hope of the entire public as a whole. A few days after the coup in February 2021, a group of young people led by a medical doctor Tayza San started a public demonstration in Myanmar in front of Mandalay Medical University. More demonstrations were followed up quickly in Yangon and other towns in a couple of days, hanging posters and shouting the slogan, all of which expressed people will never accept the military coup and junta anymore. Subsequently, the civil servants started civil disobedience movement known as CDM with slogan saying "Don't work for gender." These were not just protests with the slogan like in old times. Various methods have been used by the innovative Generation Z, making the stride that were tremendously bold, visual, powerful, that people consider as symbols of the Spring Revolution. The slogan always focused on giving strong messages to the military junta for their decades of unlawful power grips to be rooted out. As we all worried, peaceful protesters were brutally and violently crushed. They shot right at the heads of the youth, our future and our nation. Over 2 years' time, the Myanmar military regime has kept on committing the war crimes by killing over 3,000 people, including children, the elderly, the disabled and the pregnant women. In addition to this, they have been arresting more than 20,000 people so far. Indeed, this war crime can no longer get impunity as they have been committing over the decades. The public continue to protest fearlessly despite the violence, arrest, tortures and killings. People make nationwide silent strike by emptying the street, towns and city, expressing the lifelessness under the coup from which the military fed the poor of people. Farmers in the countryside, marching in line, shouting slogans and asking for their rights and freedom are staying in the scenes of today's protests in the liberated areas of our revolutionary forces. Myanmar's Spring Revolution against the military coup has been going on for more than 2 years. People of Myanmar still show their strong determination despite the brutal operations of the Myanmar military who control the country from the beginning of the military coup. It is of sheer importance to take the public's way into serious consideration. People are winning every day. 360 Myanmar from PVTV International. Thanks for watching.